Welcome to... Sorry, guys. Just fucking around. You're good.
Welcome to this episode of ServidiOh's. Make sure you got to subscribe. You got to go to the ServidiOhstore.com to get yourself some merch, and let's get into it. The Spider-Man movie. So, I'm excited. I always like Spider-Man. They only gave us a teaser, so he just like comes out and he's like, "All right, you ready?" Oops, small accent, you know. And I mean, no, he does give a good American accent, but he's like, "All right, you ready?" I thought he looked a little like older, like, you know, like in his face. Not saying he looks old. It's just like he's no longer a kid. Obviously, what is he now? Like 27, 28 or something?
Yeah, I think we're the same age, so he's like 27.
So he's old as fuck, is what you're saying?
Fuck.
No, I'm excited as shit for that film. I wanted to hate just to make it seem like I was hating, but really, I'm actually excited. I thought, I mean, I hate to say this, I kind of think he's the best Spider-Man that we have. I really like Tobey Maguire and Garfield, of course, in their own ways.
I don't like, what is it, Far From Home, even though it was like Mysterio was cool, but that's one film that I can say I just don't care to watch upon second viewing, because I guess it just like, I don't know, the whole Nick Fury and Maria Hill being Skrulls, the reveal was in that one, and then the whole like I don't know, just like the whole Mysterio could still be out there, maybe he's not dead, like type of situation, and it's just, I'm a huge Andrew Garfield fan. I think he personally nailed Spider-Man the best because it's just his charisma out of all three really just felt natural. I just felt Andrew's story was great. They really did a good job, and though they rushed certain characters and made things bad, I mean, he got a lot. He got a lot of hits, man. He took a lot of hits, and I think his character was great. And he's the only one that they actually incorporated Peter's parents so far, because in the comics, Peter's parents are pieces of shit, literally. Like, they're not good people.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 to me was phenomenal. I think they fell off at 2, and where they fell off at 2 was just the very end. I was so pissed about the Rhino thing.
I think Tom Holland is going to do a fantastic job. I think this movie's going to be great. I think they're introducing Matt Gargan again as not only to be the Scorpion, but I feel like after the events of Secret Wars and everything, he could very well become the Scorpion. Venom. He could very well become Venom because Matt Gargan does become Venom in the comics for a very short period of time. So I think instead of trying to get the rights for Eddie Brock, Disney's going to go in the route of just using Matt Gargan, because currently, right now, the way that the rights and everything work, Disney can't use any characters that Sony has brought to life in the films, hence why we've seen characters like the Vulture and the Shocker, as well as the Tinkerer, and smaller kind of Spider-Man villains, not really smaller, but like unused Spider-Man villains up until they used those villains again in No Way Home, but they brought back pre-existing versions of those characters. They didn't necessarily create their own because they couldn't.
More pictures of Spider-Man!
More Spider-Man!
Who would win in a fight, Ghost Rider or Spawn?
I'm going to have to give it to Ghost Rider. The pen and stare alone, and the fact that, like, all it really takes is for the spirit of vengeance. The name's escaping me right now, but the spirit that's possessing Johnny Cage to become the Ghost Rider, if he gets absolute full control over his vessel, he's unstoppable. I just don't think Spawn can pull it off. He's badass, he's cool, but at the end of the day, man, the spirit of vengeance is the spirit of vengeance for a reason.
He's got super strength. I know. Same with Ghost Rider, super strength. He also has chains and shit, just like Ghost Rider. I mean, he could pull you down to hell and take you down to hell, just like Ghost Rider. They could. To me, they're very equal, right?
Yeah, I mean, the only difference between the two is that Spawn is in full control of his powers. Ghost Rider is not. He only changes back and forth. He's not always in control. And it also depends on the variant, because if we're talking Frank Castle as the Ghost Rider, Spawn's done. Spawn's done.
Well, Frank Castle himself is just a badass. You just give him the power of anything.
And he is. He's the cosmic Ghost Rider. He was a herald for Galactus with the powers of Ghost Rider.
Oh.
So
I should have been specific on verses, huh?
Yeah. So I mean, you put the cosmic Ghost Rider in there, it's over.
All right, tell us what you think in the comments.
I don't think. Yeah, let us know what you guys think. But I think it's gonna be Ghost Rider. Spawn's just, I've seen him get knocked down too many times.
I thought it was gonna be pretty even, and then you brought up Cosmic Ghost Rider, and I'm just like, shit. That's like saying,
I'm sure there's a version of Spawn that rules over heaven and hell and found a way to make people. There's always an all-powerful version of every character. So it's just one of those things. Is it common ground? What are they fighting about? Ghost Rider typically needs a reason to attack somebody. He doesn't just roll up on somebody, starts whooping their ass. Usually it's to repent for their sins. That's typically what it's for.
So if they were in an octagon, locked in a cage, they didn't even know they were going to fight each other. All of a sudden they're pushed into the octagon. You still say Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I still give it to Ghost Rider, man. I just feel like there's something about Spawn that's gonna slip, that's gonna fail. As to where with Ghost Rider, it's not gonna slip, it's not gonna fail. He's not gonna just let. I just don't see Spawn winning that battle. I don't.
The Jabroni of the week, and I just came up with this Jabroni because like I'm part of comic groups, and you are too, all over Facebook. Anytime they're like, do you think Batman could get blank, or like what team versus this team, and it would be like, like Black Adam, Superman, Batman versus like some Marvel people or whatever. I'll be reading the comments, and they're always like, yeah, but Batman with prep time. Well, prep time. Dude, fuck prep time. Batman's just a human. I get it. He is the detective. He does do prep time. That's how the writers actually make him compare to like being able to fight Superman. I mean, like in that Zack Snyder film, like he got the kryptonite and all this shit, was able to beat him at that point. I get prep time, but prep time annoys me. So because of that, all the fans of Batman that use prep time as an example of how he can win, you're the Jabroni of the week, in my opinion.
I agree, but my thing is this, man. Are you really a Batman fan if you got to keep defending the fact that he needs prep time? Because he's Batman. He should actually already be prepared. Even when he's not prepared, he's prepared. And that's the beautiful thing about Batman, is that he adapts to his situations and his surroundings. If somebody goes in for the kill, they could easily kill the guy. But at the same time, you never know. I mean, there was that variant of Batman where Superman completely melted down. He was done. He killed everybody. And Batman was the last one left alive. What did Batman do? No prep time, nothing, broken legs. He said, fuck it, and injected himself with the Doomsday virus and became Doomsday and completely beat the shit out of Superman. So you never know with Batman. I think you need to stop using prep time as an example, because guess what? He should already be prepped. If he's going into the fight, he already knows what's going on. He's studied these people. He's Batman. He uploaded a virus on Cyborg the day they met. Like, he's always 3 steps ahead. So if, God forbid, he ever gets into that situation, I guess you could use prep time if they like lock him up in a prison. But point blank, straight to battle, he should already be prepared. If not, he's adapting.
Yeah,
he's adapting
because he's Batman.
He's Batman.
That basically wraps up this episode. Make sure you got to subscribe. You got to go to ServidiOhs.com to get yourself some merch. Why? Why should they go to ServidiOhs.com to buy merch?
Because we told them to.
Yeah, simple as that, motherfucker.
Yeah. You listen to other people tell you to buy things you don't need, so why not listen to us?
Yeah. All right. Well, remember, you didn't see this now.
You wanna buy the merch? Get it now, get it all. Get a hoodie, look goody in the mall. Now you roll up on the mob, looking good like you bought all the stock. And the shock when you show 'em what you got. Hey man, where'd you get that shirt?